Welcome, fellow space enthusiasts, to a journey through our cosmic backyard, where we'll be exploring some of the most terrifying planets in our solar system. You might think that space is a serene and silent void, but let me tell you, there are planets out there that make our little blue planet look like a tropical paradise. We'll be venturing to worlds with scorching temperatures hot enough to melt lead, bone-crushing atmospheric pressures, and storms that would make hurricanes look like a gentle breeze. We'll encounter planets shrouded in toxic clouds, bombarded by deadly radiation, and ruled by gravitational forces that could tear a spacecraft apart. So buckle up, space cadets, as we embark on this thrilling expedition to uncover the dark side of our cosmic neighborhood. Get ready to have your minds blown wide open as we explore the awe-inspiring and terrifying power of our universe. Our journey starts right here, in our very own solar system. You might be surprised to learn that some of the most hostile environments known to humankind are closer than you think. Our first stop takes us to Venus, often called Earth's sister planet. Now you might be thinking, sisters, they seem nothing alike. And you'd be right, at least when it comes to their personalities. You see, Venus is the ultimate example of a planetary gone wrong, a cautionary tale of runaway greenhouse effect. Venus is a scorching inferno, with a surface temperature hot enough to melt lead. Imagine that for a second, a planet where the very ground would turn molten. It's all thanks to an incredibly dense atmosphere, about 90 times thicker than Earth's, composed mostly of carbon dioxide. This thick atmosphere traps heat like a blanket, creating a runaway greenhouse effect. Sunlight pierces through the clouds, but the heat gets trapped, leading to surface temperatures that would make even the most extreme deserts on Earth feel like a walk in the park. But it's not just the heat you have to worry about. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is equivalent to being about 3,000 feet beneath the ocean's surface. Imagine the weight of all that air crushing down on you. It's enough to turn a spacecraft into a crumpled soda can. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, a true behemoth of a world. To put its size into perspective, you could fit all the other planets inside Jupiter with room to spare. That's how massive this gas giant is. Now, when we talk about gas giants, we're talking about planets that are mostly made up of, you guessed it, gas. Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, the two lightest elements in the universe. It's like a giant ball of swirling gas with no solid surface to stand on. If you were to try and land on Jupiter, you'd just keep sinking deeper and deeper into its atmosphere, the pressure crushing you from all sides. But Jupiter's size is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to its terrifying nature. This planet is a swirling vortex of storms and radiation, making it one of the most hostile environments in our solar system. Welcome back, space explorers. Today, we embark on another thrilling journey through our solar system. We've journeyed through the dense, toxic clouds of Venus, where the atmosphere is thick with sulfuric acid, and the surface is hot enough to melt lead. We've weathered the colossal storms of Jupiter, with its great red spot, a storm larger than Earth itself, raging for centuries. And now, we're setting course for the innermost planet of our solar system, Mercury, a world of stark contrasts and extreme conditions. Now you might think innermost planet closest to the sun must be a real scorcher. And you'd be right, but there's so much more to this tiny planet. Mercury is indeed a planet of intense heat. It holds the record for the highest temperatures in our solar system, at least among the planets. During the day, the surface of Mercury can reach a staggering 800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead, tin, and even some types of glass. Imagine standing on a surface so hot that metals would turn to liquid around you. It's safe to say you'd need some serious sunscreen if you were planning a trip to Mercury. But here's where Mercury throws us a curveball. You see, this tiny planet lacks a substantial atmosphere. Unlike Earth, which has a thick atmosphere acting like a giant blanket, trapping heat and keeping things relatively stable, Mercury has practically no such insulation. Earth's atmosphere not only traps heat, but also protects us from harmful solar radiation and helps maintain a stable climate. On Mercury, however, the lack of atmosphere means that while the planet bakes in the sun's glare during the day, at night, without an atmosphere to retain that heat, temperatures plummet to a frigid minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a temperature swing of over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, the most extreme in our solar system. Imagine experiencing such drastic changes in temperature within a single day. Mercury is a planet of extremes, a place where you could experience both fiery heat and icy cold in the span of a single, very long Mercurian day. The planet's day lasts about 59 Earth days, meaning the surface is exposed to the sun's intense heat for an extended period before plunging into the cold of night. This prolonged exposure and subsequent cooling create a harsh environment unlike any other in our solar system. Mercury is a world of stark contrasts, where the extremes of temperature are a testament to the planet's unique position and lack of atmosphere. So, as we continue our journey through the cosmos, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible diversity of worlds that make up our solar system, starting with the extremes of Mercury. From the relative warmth and comfort of Earth, we venture now to the outer reaches of our solar system, where the environment is anything but hospitable. Here lies a realm of frigid temperatures and howling winds. Neptune, the enigmatic ice giant that continues to baffle and intrigue scientists. When we think of terrifying planets, our minds often drift to images of scorching heat or crushing pressure, like the searing surface of Venus or the intense gravity of Jupiter. But Neptune reminds us that the universe has a way of turning up the dial on all sorts of extremes, presenting us with challenges and phenomena that are both awe-inspiring and humbling. And in this case, it's the wind that will truly blow you away, quite literally. Neptune is home to the fastest winds ever recorded in our solar system, a fact that continues to astonish researchers and space enthusiasts alike. Imagine winds whipping past at over 2,000 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound here on Earth. These winds are not just a gentle breeze, they are a force of nature that can reshape the planet's atmosphere. These supersonic winds are a testament to the immense power of nature, a force that dwarfs anything we experience on our comparatively calm and serene planet. These winds are not just a scientific curiosity, they are a key to understanding the dynamic and ever-changing nature of Neptune's atmosphere. They drive massive storms that rage across Neptune's surface, storms so large they could swallow the entire Earth whole. These storms are not just fleeting weather patterns, they are colossal systems that can last for years. These storms, like the Great Dark Spot, are a swirling vortex of frigid gases, a testament to the chaotic beauty of the cosmos. The Great Dark Spot itself is a massive storm, comparable to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, and it showcases the raw power and unpredictability of Neptune's weather. And let's not forget about Neptune's temperature, which adds another layer of extremity to this distant world. With temperatures plummeting to -214 degrees Celsius in its upper atmosphere, Neptune is one of the coldest places in our solar system. This extreme cold is a stark contrast to the intense heat found on planets closer to the Sun. This is a place where even the air itself would freeze solid, a chilling reminder of the vast distances between the warmth of our Sun and the icy depths of space. The frigid temperatures and supersonic winds make Neptune a world of extremes, a place that challenges our understanding of planetary science and the limits of nature's power. Saturn, the ringed jewel of our solar system, a celestial masterpiece that has captivated astronomers for centuries. Its beauty is unparalleled, with its majestic rings and golden hue, making it a favorite subject for both professional astronomers and amateur stargazers alike. But don't be fooled by its beauty. Saturn, with all its splendor, harbors a darker, more dangerous side that is often overshadowed by its stunning appearance. Beneath those stunning rings lies a world of hidden dangers, a gas giant with its own share of terrifying secrets. From its tumultuous atmosphere to its mysterious moons, Saturn is a planet of extremes. Let's start with those iconic rings, shall we? They are perhaps the most recognizable feature of Saturn, and for good reason. They might look like solid disks from afar, but they're anything but. These rings are composed of countless particles, each one reflecting sunlight and creating the illusion of a solid structure. Imagine billions, no, trillions of icy particles, ranging in size from grains of sand to houses, all orbiting Saturn at breakneck speeds. These particles are constantly colliding and interacting, creating a dynamic and ever-changing environment. It's a cosmic demolition derby out there. The particles are in a constant state of motion, crashing into each other and breaking apart, only to reform and collide again. Now imagine flying a spacecraft through that, not a good idea. The risk of collision is incredibly high, and even the smallest particle could cause catastrophic damage. Even a tiny particle traveling at those speeds could spell disaster for a spacecraft. Remember the Cassini spacecraft? It had to navigate this treacherous environment with extreme caution. It spent years orbiting Saturn, sending back incredible data and images, but it eventually had to be intentionally crashed into Saturn to avoid contaminating the planet's moons. This was a testament to the challenges and dangers of exploring such a complex system. And it's not just the rings themselves. The gaps between the rings, like the famous Cassini division, aren't exactly empty either. They're sculpted by the gravitational influence of Saturn's moons, creating a complex and ever-changing dance of celestial bodies. These gaps are regions where the gravitational forces of the moons have cleared out the particles, creating intricate patterns and structures. The gravitational pull of these moons creates waves and ripples in the rings, adding to the dynamic nature of this system. It's a delicate balance of forces, constantly shifting and changing. Now let's delve beneath those magnificent rings and into Saturn's atmosphere. This is where the true power and danger of Saturn become apparent. Like Jupiter, Saturn is a gas giant, mostly made up of hydrogen and helium. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's a peaceful place. The atmosphere is a chaotic and violent environment. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's a peaceful place. Saturn's atmosphere is a turbulent sea of swirling gas, driven by winds that can reach speeds of over 1,800 kilometers per hour. Saturn's atmosphere is a turbulent sea of swirling gas, driven by winds that can reach speeds of over 1,800 kilometers per hour. These winds are some of the fastest in the solar system, creating a constantly shifting and changing environment. That's faster than most hurricanes here on Earth. These winds whip around the planet, creating massive storms that rage for years. The sheer power and intensity of these storms are awe-inspiring. These winds whip around the planet, creating massive storms that rage for years. These storms are so large and powerful that they can be seen from Earth with the right equipment. And then there's the hexagon. Yes, you heard that right, a hexagon. This is one of the most mysterious and intriguing features of Saturn. Yes, you heard that right, a hexagon. At Saturn's North Pole, there's a massive storm shaped like a hexagon. This geometric shape is unlike anything else in the solar system. At Saturn's North Pole, there's a massive storm shaped like a hexagon. It's a six-sided jet stream that's larger than Earth, and it's been raging for decades. The stability and persistence of this storm are baffling to scientists. It's a six-sided jet stream that's larger than Earth, and it's been raging for decades. Scientists are still trying to figure out exactly how this bizarre storm formed and why it maintains its unique shape. Scientists are still trying to figure out exactly how this bizarre storm formed and why it maintains its unique shape. Theories range from differences in atmospheric pressure to the planet's rotation, but the exact cause remains a mystery. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect of Saturn's atmosphere is its pressure. As you descend deeper into the planet, the pressure increases dramatically. As you descend deeper into the planet, the pressure increases dramatically. It's like diving deeper and deeper into the ocean. Except instead of water, it's a thick, swirling soup of hydrogen and helium. The pressure becomes so intense that it would crush any spacecraft or human that ventured too far. Saturn, like many of the planets we've explored on this journey, is a world of extremes. It's a place of immense beauty, with its stunning rings and swirling clouds. It's a place of immense beauty, with its stunning rings and swirling clouds. But it's also a place of incredible power and violence, with its supersonic winds, massive storms, and crushing pressure. But it's also a place of incredible power and violence, with its supersonic winds, massive storms, and crushing pressure. The contrast between its serene appearance and its violent nature is truly fascinating. And let's not forget about Saturn's moons. We've only briefly touched upon them, but they're a fascinating and diverse bunch. Each moon has its own unique characteristics and mysteries. We've only briefly touched upon them, but they're a fascinating and diverse bunch. There's Titan, with its thick atmosphere and methane lakes, a prime candidate for the search for extraterrestrial life. There's Titan, with its thick atmosphere and methane lakes, a prime candidate for the search for extraterrestrial life. Titan's surface is covered in lakes and rivers of liquid methane, creating a landscape that is both alien and intriguing. And then there's Enceladus, with its icy plumes erupting from its south polar region, hinting at a hidden ocean beneath its surface. These plumes contain water vapor, organic molecules, and other materials that suggest the presence of a subsurface ocean. Saturn and its system of rings and moons offer a glimpse into the incredible diversity and power of our universe. Each moon, each ring, each storm tells a story of the forces at play in this distant world. It's a reminder that even in the coldest, most distant reaches of our solar system, there are still wonders to be discovered, mysteries to unravel, and perhaps even life to be found. Saturn, with its beauty and danger, continues to captivate and inspire us, urging us to explore further and learn more about the universe we call home. From the scorching hellscape of Venus to the supersonic winds of Neptune, we've journeyed through our solar system, exploring some of its most terrifying planets. We've encountered crushing pressures, searing heat, frigid temperatures, and winds that could rip apart a spacecraft. But in the face of these cosmic horrors, we've also witnessed incredible beauty and breathtaking wonders. The swirling clouds of Jupiter, the majestic rings of Saturn, the icy plumes of Enceladus. These are testaments to the awe-inspiring power and diversity of our universe. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that those twinkling points of light are not just distant stars, but entire worlds, each with its own story to tell, its own mysteries to unravel. Some of these worlds may be hospitable, while others may be downright terrifying, but they all serve as a reminder of our place in the cosmos, a tiny speck of life in a vast and often chaotic universe. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and never stop being amazed by the wonders of the cosmos. And if you're ever feeling brave, just remember, at least you're not on Venus. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating space content. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our universe.